What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com, 21 years selling on eBay. And eBay did it again. We'll get into what they did again. And then also got a nice array of things. Some big dollar finds. A first. And a nice just array of different things. It's a beautiful thing. So we'll get into what sold. Also, let's take a look at yesterday's idea with the video. So maybe tackling some of the algorithm features of YouTube and kind of trying to build that also. Maybe that'll help a few of you who do have a YouTube channel also. So we'll dabble a little bit of that in, here and there. And we'll see if we can carry any of that information over to eBay. You never know, right? You never know about something until you go down the road and light bulbs start going off, right? So who knows? Who knows where we'll go with it and what will come out of it. But just sprinkle a little bit of something different into the video series and see if we can learn anything from it or grow or, whatever the case may be. So let me get the shipping stuff fired up here, but refresh. But yes, eBay did it again. So if you remember yesterday, I had $12 at 8 o'clock. By 2 o'clock, halfway through my day, I had like 200, like maybe 215, somewhere in there. I'm like, great, was it only gonna be a $400 day? So I'm like, what do I do? I didn't worry about it, put it aside, just kept listing. How they did it again is a beautiful thing. $943 yesterday on eBay. Boom. Got a flurry of sales at the evening again, like the day before. So very nice to see that kind of a comeback after such a crappy first half of the day. All I got to say is from where I've been, say, the last 12 days, 13 days, somewhere in there, it's night and day from where I have been the last 2 years, right? So maybe there's something to all the stuff we talked about. Maybe now I'm actually on a working server. Yesterday, I did not get server errors, but I kept getting like a system failure. Every time I tried to upload product, it kept saying try again later. Then I would try again, and it would go through like the second or third time. But I kept getting that issue, and that's why I thought yesterday was going to be a total bust across the board, because normally days when I'm having those kind of issues, it's just totally busted. But a nice comeback. So if things are looking up for me here, and you're still getting like the server failures and system errors, I would kind of think that your time's coming. That being the case, let's get ready, since we know there's appears to be a light at the end of the tunnel type of situation for us, right? Let's make sure you're prepared and you're doing all the right things, so when that does happen, boom, your sales are there. So you got to make sure that you're doing all the right things. So you can't say it's eBay. We've been able to say it's eBay for the last 2 years, right? Because it's telling us system errors, server failures, it's not you, it's us type of situations. Well, once that's gone away, it's going to be back on our backs again. So we have to make sure that we're doing everything right. I did notice yesterday, like the first half of the day, my sales had ended Sunday, and I didn't even realize it. I had only put them on for a week this time, and totally forgot I would only put them on for a week. So halfway through the day, even though I had those little numbers, it's because I had no sales on. So I turned on my sales, and then I got that big flurry at the end. So did they have something to do with it? I kind of think, because like I've said before, I think 30% feels like, at least for my store, the sweet spot when it comes to sales. So, and that could just be the whole pricing of my items, right? So 30% off may put them in that market of being compatible with other like items on eBay. So maybe that's why 30% for my store seems like that sweet spot. So when I always list things, I list them a little bit higher than the lowest, knowing that 30% is going to come off so that I'm running that sale. Because whether it's the sweet spot for price or if it's something within the algorithm itself, either way, I'm covered. So figure out a way to make sure you're running some kind of sale to see. And I would suggest, kind of like I did, I played around with 10%, 20%, 15%, 30%, 25%. I've played around with all those. And for my store, 30% seems like the sweet spot. But like I said, you can up your, if you got like kind of unique items like mine, you can up your price a little bit and then put the sale on. Because if it's something within the algorithm, then it's going to benefit you to have that sale on. So $943 yesterday. Totally shocked. Let's see. The organics are still off. Only sold 56 items though with that, but one was a nice dollar item. 11 organic, 45 promoted. So very low, about half what it should be on the organic side, but I still did good number-wise. This morning at like 8:30, I only had 3 sold for $85. So right now we are at 9:17 a.m. Got 10 sold at $208. So we are headed toward the high end of where I like to be at 10 a.m., 150 to 250. When things are running smoothly overnight, I'm usually beyond 250. But we're headed to the high end, so that is good to see also. So if you could see my graph and the difference between the first half of the first 15 days in these 30 days and the second 15 days, it's night and day. I mean, the first half I'm like hovering at that $500 line, and the second half I'm hovering at the $1,000 line. So what I've been saying for the past 2 years, when we've been getting these server errors and it's not you, it's us and stuff, saying I'm not getting the sales I'm supposed to, you are now seeing why I've been saying that. If I can start out with $12 at 8 a.m. and end up with $943 by the end of the day, that is exactly why I was complaining, trying to figure out what the problems were for the last 2 years, because I know the numbers my store should be doing. And I still don't feel I don't feel everything's perfect. From seeing yesterday, going from $12, going from $200 halfway through the day and doing $700 in the second half of the day, I honestly feel my store should be doing closer to $1,200 a day. But I'm not complaining with $900 to $1,000 a day. I do feel on a perfect day, when the site is rolling 100% perfectly 24 hours, there ain't no what appears to be shutdowns overnight. Like last night, there definitely was something, because between, let's see here, between 11:30 p.m. and 8:30 this morning, I sold 4 items. So in 9 hours, 4 items. So when you've seen those perfect overnights where it doesn't look like there's a shutdown, because I literally have multiple sales almost every hour overnight, when those happen, I do feel like I'm at $1,200 days. So we'll see if we do get there over time, being that, like I said, I still had issues yesterday. So when I start getting those like almost error-free days, if I'm touching $1,200 a day, I would not be surprised. So, but I'm not complaining at 900 to 1,000, because that's almost, probably, it's up about 40% from where it should be the last 2 years. So, yeah. So now it's about, we know there's light at the end of the tunnel. Let's make sure what we're doing is right so that it all comes back for you guys who are not experiencing this yet. So we got to make sure you keep listing and trying little experiments like I have been doing, and hopefully you have been too, and trying different things to see what works best for your store and the type of items you have. So definitely very it ain't as tense and stressful and worrisome the last like 12 days. So, and beyond those 2 days that were totally, something definitely was up, the rest have been, for the most part, not as stressful. So that was nice. That's been nice. So let's get into YouTube comments. And first we'll go with what we were talking about yesterday, trying to create a clickbait type-ish thumbnail that makes people really want to click on it, and what kind of effect that will have with my channel. So I'm going to get into a little bit of YouTube, just the analytics, in a short little segment, just to help cover any of you guys who are doing YouTube also, or may want to, because it can be a revenue stream, as you know, and as maybe me highlighting it will see, and it will motivate you to try. But if you do, first and foremost, it's one thing, you can't get discouraged. You have to, it's about consistency with the YouTube. I know this for a fact. It's about consistency. You got to boom, 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 right? Whether it's one every other day, one every 3 days, one every 4 days, whatever your consistency is, it has to be consistent. Second is the wording of the title. Third is the thumbnail. And as I have noticed, and Lonnie from Shed Flips pointed out in the comments yesterday, put your face there. People love that connection with people. People love the realness. Be authentic. Don't be afraid to be you. Don't feel like you have to polish something. Don't feel like you have to be somebody you're not. Just be you, and then you can grow it from there. Kind of like I'm trying to do. It's just kind of trying to morph it into something that catches more people's eye, if you will, I guess. So yesterday I ended up using the thumbnail. I put a brick wall tearing down and put, "I cannot take it anymore." And then I put "break the wall down," kind of a Chris Jericho reference. And then I go, "Ooh, time to play the game." So I put like a Triple H reference. And what I was referring to is playing the algorithm game on YouTube, playing the thumbnail game, playing the title name, if you will. So that's what I was kind of referring to, since we were talking about it in the video. I didn't copy Marcus's. Marcus's is doing a lot better than mine did, but still mine did a lot better than my normal stuff. Then for the title, I put, "This is the end. I'm done with it." And then I put, "Be careful listening to those who do more YouTube than eBay." Kind of what we touched on in the whole, "This is the end. I'm done with it. Time to play the game. Break down the wall." Kind of referencing playing the thumbnail game. So did that. And so far, we're not 24 hours in yet, and I'm at 3,000 views, when my average is about 1.6 to 1.7 per video. To have 3,000 views in under 24 hours is good for my normality, if you will. Views are up 41%. More regular viewers are choosing to watch this video, and they're watching longer than usual. That's a big key. Getting people to watch for longer periods of time and getting more people to watch. So those are the two main keys that you have to strive for. And I'm learning this, we're learning this together on the fly for me. So I'm just kind of really now diving into it. So 3K views, it says 870 more than usual, 765 watch hours, 295 more than usual. And that video thus far, within the not quite 24 hours, has gained me 13 new subscribers. So if you're a new subscriber watching this, thank you guys and welcome. Everybody say welcome to all the newbies. And so yeah, so not disappointed at all. It kind of did what I was hoping it to do. And now we'll try again today with this video and see where it can go. So I have to come up with a little idea again of something. Maybe when I started the video, I kind of had that idea. eBay did it again. So can I use that as my thumbnail? Because I talked about what they did again. They actually came back and gave me great sales, which is totally shocking. So I might play into that somehow and make people go, what is he talking about? And click on it. We'll see what happens tomorrow with the results of this video. So we'll play with that and see what we can create. So let's get into some comments and questions. And I forgot about my eye drops. I found them yesterday in my bag. I'm like, ooh, let me try my eye drops. The eye doctor gave me some eye drops that you don't have to use your glasses. And I forgot all about them. I forget what it's called. It starts with a V, V-I-R-L-Y or V-I-R-T-Y or something like that. But they help like focus your eyes so you don't have to wear the glasses first off. So I forgot how decent they work. So I can actually read this stuff without my glasses right now. So you seem to get a lot of sales in Ohio. I'm from Ohio. Do you find that you get a lot of sales in particular regions? I seem to get lots of sales on the West Coast. Very little Midwest and East Coast. It does seem that, yes. If you watch my videos, you'll see. And since I like talking, saying where it's from, you guys can hear the consistency of the places where they go to. Thanks, James from Ontario, Canada. Your dedication and passion is inspiring. I've been selling on eBay now for almost 2 years, and I'm loving it. I work full-time and will retire in about 6 years. And with the help of eBay, I'm hoping to knock off a few years and pursue eBay a little harder. The contents of your videos help me so much. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I keep saying it every day. Thank you guys for watching. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to build this channel. And as I said before, the reasoning now behind this video, beyond just helping people for free do get better in their life, is so that I can use the income from this to make Jan's life a little easier and a little better. She was supposed to be off today. They called her in. She's working 60 plus hours a week on her feet, a pharmacist, standing all day with all of her health issues, blind in one eye, holes in her leg, she has to bandage up. Crohn's is the one I was talking about I couldn't think of the word the other day, with Crohn's disease. So I would really like to grow the YouTube. So that's why I kind of want to try to play with it a little bit. I hope you guys don't mind. And hopefully you guys can see we can weave it in and make it fun and enjoyment and learn from it also. Why I want to try to really start focusing on getting the income on YouTube up. And like I said, I'm not going to charge you guys. I know I will never do that, because like I've said before, the 15-year-old me would not have been able to benefit from a pay program. So everything I do is for free and always will be. The YouTube ads and the YouTube revenue is where I'm focusing on. I will never do anything like that. So I appreciate your honesty. So don't even think that I may eventually. It's not about that. It's about focusing on spam. It's about focusing on YouTube doing it for me. So I appreciate your honesty and transparency. I think your idea of using the negative clickbait title just to bring in the views from the people who aren't actually supporting you is pretty genius. I just started my own YouTube journey, and I worry my excitement sometimes may carry off as a bit fake, but it's because I get so excited talking about reselling. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it. When you don't think about it, that's when people can tell you're being true and genuine. If you have to like pre-plan and it sounds like you're reading and things like that, that's when people can see right through that stuff. If you watch my how to list 200 items in a day video, I didn't script it, but I had talking points, and you can tell it when you watch because I'm not that comfortable. You can tell I'm kind of being like an instructor, if you will. That's what I don't want my videos about, but that's what I had to do in that one to get the point across in the most efficient way possible, because I knew it was going to be a long video. So, and that was more about the information than just being excited and real about things. So just be yourself. Don't think about it. And people support realness. Even though there's a lot of people out there who support the fakeness, there are a lot of people who will support the realness. And you just got to find those people. So, and like I said, don't get frustrated. Just find a consistency that works for you and keep at that. I mean, look how long it took me to do something consistent, right? Monday through Friday, we do the same style of video. Each video has a little bit of structure in it on what I do. And then now the weekends, I am playing around. And even the evenings, like yesterday, I put my bike riding video up. In the evenings, the second video I put up may be another shipping video if I'm shipping for Adrian, or if I go bike ride, maybe it's a bike riding video. Maybe it's some shorts I think of while I'm listing. So it's kind of finding a pattern within itself. So my two major reasons for wanting to start YouTube is because I hate pulling up resellers' videos and realizing they have no idea what they are talking about. So I want to create some content that could really help people. My other reason is to fight the loneliness of being a reseller. Hey, I feel that. Right now it's just me and Courtney in the house. That's the way it was yesterday. So she's loving all the extra attention, I can tell you that. Courtney's really turned into a very, Vern brought out her goofiness and her outgoing. But now she's loving the attention. I think that's just it. She'll just walk up to me now and she'll just kind of look at me and do a goofy bark. She's never done that before. And she'll, and I'm like, start petting her, and she starts wagging her tail and getting all excited. And then I stop, or I'll take her outside and she'll walk right beside me all the way to the driveway, and she'll look up at me, and do the goofy bark. I'm just like, she's never done that before. So she's got a different side coming out. And I think it's because she's loving all the extra attention. So I understand the whole loneliness, and this is the only time I talk pretty much all day. So hello from Germany. Hello, Kristen. So now what you are saying is not just about doing videos for fun. You have to make money off of it and be greedy like the rest of the YouTubers. Aw, ain't that cute? Yeah. Oh, it's so cute. So adorable. Thank you, Jared. Oh, you're in my heart. It's about being greedy. Greedy. Because I don't want my wife to work so hard because she's got health issues. That's so damn greedy of me. Hey, Jared, before you can watch my next video, I need $19.95. You're the only one as of right now who's being charged to watch my videos. If you do not pay, I will block you. You cannot watch my videos for free no more, Jared, because I am greedy. Last night I tried to set up a markdown sale, and there was no review or launch button. That's another issue I saw yesterday. My numbers disappeared, and things weren't showing up. It said try again later. So there definitely was issues within like the seller hub and stuff going on yesterday. So that might be part of that. markdown sale too. So, hello from Germany again, Kristen. Hello. Thank you for the comments. Even if just the comments like that help the video. So, another spam call. So, thank you guys. Even just saying hello. Thank you. And she's done it on several videos. Thank you, Kristen. I really do appreciate even just something simple like that. So, thank you. Nitro Circus, here you don't come. My bike riding video. That's funny. Throw some tricks into that type of ride. Dude, I can't do any tricks anymore. My back will not. I don't want to chance it with my back. Hell, just riding in my son's Jeep messes up my back. So, yeah, I stay away from tricks and stuff now as much as I can. So, I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars, no handlebars. I rode the bike without handlebars well, I do it for two reasons, but the reason I did it yesterday was so you guys could see more with the video instead of seeing my arms, right? Even though you saw my legs. I had to wear the thing low because when I wear it high, it turns off. So I need to find some kind of padding to put around it so it don't touch my chest. So that's my next plan on my little thing. Then I can put it up higher. But I ride with no handlebars because it helps strengthen your core. And your legs, because you're concentrating on your legs and your core for the balance. And like I've said in many videos, everything I do is for a purpose in life. I've been trying to build my core, just simple stuff for the past 3 years now, just to make sure when I am 85 years old, if I make it there, I can walk fine. So that's the only thing I want to make sure is good to go when I'm older, as I'm able to go hiking and stuff. So, hi James, what size of box do you use for hats? 8 by 6 by 4. I have some hats that look like baseball caps, except they are taller. I think they are called trucker hats. Yes, they are. And those usually fit in those 8 by 6 by 4. Also, too, unless you like keeping them perfect, then go 10 by 8 by 4. Let's see. Great content as always. I saw this video on my recommendations. I'm like, no, I just want to see his reselling opinions. But also I want to see where he rides, knowing you are going to do this. Great to see your neck of the woods doing what you enjoy. So that was on my bike riding video. All right. I just sent you an offer on the wildfire hat. I did take that offer. And I think I just saw pay come through, so I see you just paid also. So I will get that out later today. We're already 30 minutes in, so let's get to the shipping here. All right. Dude, I swear I'm hearing noises I've never heard before, and I know nobody's here. All right, first up, we've got a bad shipping address. Let's fix that. We've got, are you ready for a tattoo lot? Yeah. All right, more of the tattoo flash that I used to use when I did tattoos. I think this is the same person who bought some the other day and came back for 2 more. So both of these together sold for $30. Headed to New York, New York. Maybe it's not the same person. I did not do any off of this flash art. And I did not do any off of this one, but I created one kind of based off that and made it look more like a lion. So I drew one that looked like a lion like that and gave that one, but not any one off of that particular one. So 2 tattoo flash art going to New York. And these fit nicely in the LP mailers. I can make sure I bend it in the right spot so I don't bend the paper. And it's got a little blank, but I usually got all kinds of cardboard around. I can throw in there. Make it clean so it don't look so sloppy. Just make sure that extra piece stays stuck. Stay stuck. Stay stuck. No, I'm just thinking, Jared, it's pretty greedy of you to watch my videos for information, but not at least let me enjoy the free money I'm getting from YouTube. That's very greedy of you. It's all about taking, isn't it? It's all about taking from me, isn't it? You just want, right? And I'm not asking for nothing in return. But you're still going to complain. You're in my heart. I hope, bless your heart. Ain't that what everybody says? I hope life gets better for you. I really do. I hate to see anybody this miserable. There's that. I was wondering if you did a printout. I hope you find your happiness one day, Jared. Just make sure you stay away from sub sandwiches and little boys. Okay, Jared? All right, next up we've got... Was that a bad joke? Bad joke. We've got... Are you ready? Hey, more lots. So that's a good thing. I've got a few. So next up we've got some... Boom, boom, boom. Gaming magazines. Headed to Springfield Gardens, New York. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 magazines sold for $58. So we've got, this one's from 95, Secrets of Nintendo. Make sure you can see that. Final Fantasy X on the Game Pro. Ratchet and Clank on the Game Pro. Harry Potter and Spider-Man 2. I always grab these when I find them at the bins. And what was it? It used to be 1/4 inch, but I looked at it the other day, now I've already forgot. I know it's not 1/4 inch no more. 59 cents an inch, maybe? Something. I don't remember. But anyway, I would still grab them because $7, $13.60, $7, $17, $14. So, total of $58. So, definitely still worth it. The only thing, magazines cannot go media mail because they got advertisements in them. So, can't sell anything with advertisements via media mail. So, yeah, let's go 10, 4. That on time is chicken. Chicky. Cool. That one's full. Next up, we got this. Jan got this at the bins. It's like a doll hat, but it's a cool doll hat. Check that out. Got the little strap on it. I guess it's a doll hat. I wouldn't think you would put this heavy thing. It's kind of heavy for like an infant or a newborn. That's a pretty big. Or maybe it's just a little hat for a costume for an actual person. That is possible too, because this looks like an adult strap. So maybe it's not a doll hat. I put it up as a doll hat. You know, you see some of those women who wear the little hats on the side like that. Maybe it's something like that. But sold for $9. Headed to Sandusky, Ohio. There's another Ohio. Ohio in the house. See how many Ohios I send today since it's been noticed Ohio is a hot spot. We got an offer, another euro offer. I got a euro and a pounds offer this morning. So it was good to see some of the international coming through this morning. To ship out today, I got two Canadas, Japan, England, and that's it. So, but still, that was better than yesterday. So €6 for a Caterpillar hat, which is $6.43 US. I'll go ahead and take that. Okay. It's tricky to rock around, this rock on time is tricky. Tricky. Cha-ching. 7, 8. 7, 8. Got a couple of higher dollar items we're going to get to. One's going to be last because I'm going to have to ship it up off camera because I can't think of a box offhand that it would fit in. So I'll have to find one. Have to do a little searching. I'll be searching. So Saturday we went to the Goodwill Bins downtown with our rural school, Kristen and Angie from Angie Resells, and their last Let's Do podcast. They're trying to build that. They've got merch coming out for it and stuff, so it's kind of cool to see them doing that. And they're asking to be a speaker at a Boss Remix. I guess that's a gathering of resellers or something. So whatever that is. Don't know about those. I don't have time to go to those. I got to work. I got reselling to do. I don't have time to go to reselling conventions. How these people got time to go to reselling conventions? You're supposed to be reselling. What's up with that? But anyway, one of the vinyls I picked up down there that day, Supertramp. Sold for $5.60, headed to Roslyn, Washington. Cool thing. Well, it's not the cool thing, but it is nice to think that I could go somewhere now, right? As long as the boys make sure they take care of Courtney while I'm gone. I don't have my dad to take care of. For 4 months, I wasn't going to leave Vern. I wonder how many people were looking at me yesterday around the lake going, what is wrong with that dude? Here's this old-looking dude riding this little kid's bike, and he's got tears coming out of his eyes. How many people are thinking, what the hell is wrong with that guy? But I don't care. Getting better. I kind of just use that time to get more of it out, I guess you could say. You know, kind of release. Next up, we've got a Canada order. Cassette tape sold for $4. $4. We got a Def Leppard single. Damn it, James. You're rich. 2.4. Did it again. Didn't pay attention. Reprint label. Pick the right printer. Print. Okay. Next up, we've got another. Are you ready for a vinyl lot? We've got 345 records headed to Seattle, Washington, sold for $9. We've got Soft Cell, Tainted Love, Tainted Love. We've got Billy Idol, Flesh for Fantasy. And we've got, oh yeah, Amadeus, 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 Amadeus. Ooh, am I going to get tagged on YouTube for singing a song? Bad James, you're not supposed to sing on YouTube. I need a mailer for that. I got TikTok muted one of my videos. The one where the first one I did with how to sell a plush monkey, and I said, oh, this is so cute. It muted it and said the copyright holder has not. I'm like, what? It's me talking. There's nothing in the background. It's just me saying a couple of sentences, and it muted it saying copyright. I'm like, that makes no sense. So I'm like, all right, I'm done with you, TikTok. I ain't playing those games. Because there was like no easy way to say resubmit or something. I'm like, it said you had to re-upload the video and do something. I'm like, it ain't worth my time. But yet you have people on there singing songs and having music in the background, and theirs is just fine, but me talking 2 sentences gets muted. And I'm like, huh? How does that make sense? And I'm sure it's all computer based, but I don't know what the hell the computer was on to be mute somebody talking. I'm like, that don't make any sense. All right, next up, we got the first hat for the day. Kentucky Wildcats sold for $10.50, headed to Lutz, Florida. Or technically not the first hat, but first baseball cap. How about that? All right, $9.53. Oh, just in case Jared doesn't know, underneath this video, there's going to be like, I think, a little heart that says support or something. You can send that $19.95 underneath that video. So just so you know, if you watch it, send the money. So I know you watched it. All right. We've got a Columbia hat with trees as the American flag. Sold for $10.50, headed to Portland, Oregon. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Wish there was a quicker way to tape up hat boxes. Next up, we've got another 45 Tracy Lawrence Sticks and Stones. Sold for $7. Headed to Saladillo, Texas. And I should have grabbed 2 of those, shouldn't I? Okay. Oops. Yeah, that's all right. I got so many ideas I want to do for videos. You're not going to print. That once eBay is consistently running again and I'm making the money I should be making, and I'm not just like basically paying the bills, I'm actually having money. There's so many like videos I want to do where I kind of give back to you guys in a way. But I want to make sure that I am in a good place to do that. You know, I don't want to, I spent most of my life helping others at the detriment of myself and Jan even. So I want to make sure that everything is good before I get back into that mode, if you will. Because, I mean, getting later and it did it again. These reprints don't make sense. Getting, you know, later in life and stuff. Got to make sure your stuff's secure before you can help anybody else so that you'll be fine. So it doesn't set you backwards. Anyway, Scooby-Doo. Oh, we've got a skull hat sold for $10.50. Head to Muskie, Oklahoma. Muskie? Got lots of ideas that I want to do. Just gotta get there. Next up, we've got another bad address. Let me fix that. We've got an 8-track, British Gold 8-track. Headed to Morris, Illinois. Sold for $4. I'm going to show you the big dollar item now. Just in case anybody tried to like fast forward to the end to see what it was, since I said I'd show it last, I'm going to trick them and show you now. Is that mean? Is that mean? Then they'll have to go back and find it. Okay. So these I picked up at the Hoarder Garage. I took an offer for $100. Why not? I spent $60 total at that garage, and the video that I made showing this, that was a different one. Never mind. Say that other yard sale video made $50 back that I spent $200 on with the shirts, which I have a shirt from that video too. But so these came from the garage. What is going on here? And those are those bathtub pictures. So we got the guy in the bathtub there, the wooden crate tub. And then we have, oh, come on. Dang, what's going on then we got the girl, which when I took the picture, I covered up the boobies for eBay. And then we had the guy and girl together. Oh, sorry, you might wanted to see that one a little bit longer. So you can try to see through the pink paper. And then we got that. So I just took an offer for $100 on them. Let's put that. And those are going to Arizona. Next up, another high dollar item, and this was in storage. When it comes to stuff, I tell you when I got stuff in storage that I don't know what I got. Found this AC/DC Highway to Hell import on the Albert album label with an alternative cover and what have you. Sold for $49, headed to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. To resurface that. I'll go ahead first class that one since it's higher dollar. First class. Next up, going to England, we got a Ducks Unlimited hat, sold for $8.50. Going to England. Ducks Unlimited. Down here. I've been kind of lacking on listing because I'm not pushing myself during the summer. Taking Courtney out front a lot and just make sure I go bike riding and stuff. And yesterday, it was the first day of the month, I finally hit 100 listings for the day. I'm like, finally. And then I actually did 110 because I went back and did mark 10 on a previous day that I didn't make 100 on. So I want to at least average 100 a day in the summer, and then when it gets cold, back up to 200. So next up, we've got a classical cassette headed to Japan, sold for $6.30. Under L. Cassette. Hear Courtney over there snoring. Next up, we've got a CD Spirit Flutes headed up to Canada. Sold for $4.20. Spirit flute. I gotta remember, I got those drops. Kind of nice not having to wear the glasses. Didn't, oh. I thought I put it on CD, but I guess I didn't. My car is so dirty. I bought a car wash a week ago. They were working on the car wash. Checked again yesterday. Still working on the car wash. I'm like, the ticket's only good till the end of the month. I was hoping to get my car washed because it's so freaking dirty. And it hasn't even rained. So I just go in and say, give me my money back. I'm going to go in someplace else. Next up, we've got some shoes. Some LeBron Lifestyles. 13 Lifestyles. So sold for $13. Headed to Eagle Pass, Texas. I think the whole putting down my shoes at $16.99 has been kind of a success. I'm moving a whole lot more shoes. $112.7. A whole lot more shoes. Next up, we've got a first. If you watched the last yard sale videos, you saw I picked up, in a dumb move, huge. I'm a sucker for collections, man. I just am. And I bought all those shot glasses. So I spent $60 at that yard sale total. I haven't sold anything yet, have I? I got offers on like the car boxes. If you watch that video, I put the cars up separate than the boxes because they did not match. So, but the boxes sell by themselves. I had low offers on the boxes, but I didn't take them. I don't think nothing sold from there. I think this is the first item sold from that. Definitely the first shot glass sold. And I've only got about a third of them listed so far. But sold for $9. Headed to Wilmar, Minnesota. So, let's go like this. So first shot glass, Notre Dame shot glass. Or North Carolina, sorry. North Carolina Tar Heels. So 9 of my 60s made back. With just one item. I don't know how many shot glasses I got, but that was a lot. A lot. A lot of shot glasses. Dude, I don't know where these weird noises are coming from that I've heard the last couple of days. They're nothing that I've heard before. Maybe I'm just getting more in tune with kind of relaxing the mind, if you will, and not having so much to worry about and think about, right? I have a very crazy, like I'm very premonitionable. I think everybody is, but you have to be in a certain state to really hone it in. And that state is not having no worries, no stresses, no thoughts, just having a free, open mind. And you can kind of pick up things that other people go right by. And it's kind of fitting, like even with daily life, with normal stuff, that if you're in a hurry or you're in a rush or you're concerned or you're stressed, you're going to miss a lot of just normal stuff in life, right? Well, the same is true with just stuff that don't make sense to the human, stuff that I feel is like kind of outside of our realm. You can pick that stuff up, but you just have to be in that totally free. I know this sounds crazy to a lot of people. It always sounded crazy to me. Hell, I can do premonitions on things that turn out true that are pretty detailed. And I still think it's crazy. But there's a lot going on around us that we can't focus in on. But every once in a while we can pick it up if we're in the right state of mind. I know it sounds crazy probably, but it's a truth that's unexplained to the humans. And that's the way I kind of look at it. If you watched my sketchy estate sale video, one of the Bob Marley shirts I picked up there, sold for $14.50, headed to Pasadena, California. That video's made back the money, I think I've made back all my money I spent that day. Made $50 back just on the video alone. I've sold enough t-shirts probably to pay for everything. And this smells so good though. They were all cleaned already, so I didn't have to wash them. They all smell so pretty. Fabric softener we don't use. So pretty smelling. Pasadena, California. Here you come. Hopefully you get a burst of pretty smell when you open your package, because it's been festering in there for a few days. And you just get a poof of sunshine coming out at you. And, oh, that's it. That's the last one. Besides, I got to go find a box for these pictures, but... All right, we're at 10:13. Let's see where we are money-wise. So we were at 208. We are now at 208. Boo. 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 Yeah. I took the offer for the Caterpillar hat, but they haven't sold, but nothing's been sold or paid for. Nothing's been paid for the last hour. Boo. Boo-hoo. Well, that stinks. Let me see if I can see if it tells me yet how much money was made from that video yesterday. Does it give that? No, it doesn't give the estimated revenue yet. We'll have to check on that one tomorrow. So the video I made yesterday got 13 subscribers, still at 3,000 views. And then it'll tell me estimated money made at that point on that video. So let's see if my bike riding videos got anything overnight. See, that was a different style video, right? Like I said, I want to do the different styles. Let me do a little finagling here to pull that one up. Custom within the last day. And there we go. That one got me -1 subscribers. Oh, gotta love it. 57% fewer views than usual. See, I'm afraid the videos like that might harm the other videos, but I don't care. At the end of the day, it's not about all that. It's more about trying. It's not about being anal about it. So I'm not going to not put something up because it may hurt the channel in an algorithm way. I'm still going to put it up. But thank you, James and family. Would love to see Jan in more videos. Yes, hopefully she'll pop up in some soon. All right, so that is all. No sales for the last hour. So I did make it to the 250 at 10 o'clock. Bummer. Well, that was I guess I didn't knock on enough stuff when I was talking good. All right, gotta get these boxed up. But thanks everybody for watching, and we'll check tomorrow, see how well this video did. If I can come up with something creative for the thumbnail. So, all right, thanks everybody, and I'll see you all in the next video.